Well, hello and welcome to the second stage of the Minecraft tutorial series. In the first stage, we built a house and we have just run a basic switch which is attached to a grass block and some redstone which runs up the glowstone blocks to your very basic house, and you can see there how it steps up to my roof, and then it basically goes to my redstone lamp there. And if I turn that switch on, I'll just jump down. If I turn that switch on, the whole house, you can see how the circuit there lights up. So that's our basic switch. And if I go into my house, that is actually lit up. Okay, so what we're going to have a look at now is just some other basic circuits or logic gates. You can see it is actually snowing here, so that's the reason for that. So the first one that we've done here, just to have a look at, is just a simple gate. So if I turn that switch on, you'll see that the lamp actually turns, is glowing. Now the other one here is called a NOT gate, and the way that we do that is we place a redstone torch just on the back of it, and then a switch, and basically what happens is if I flick that switch to off, so you can see how it's in the on position now, if I flick it off, the lamp actually lights up. And that's what we call a NOT gate, or the other way, big word for that is called a negation. I'll just show you a couple more gates here. This one here is if we flick one of the switches on, the lamp will light. Now just one of them has to be on for it to light. If any one of those switches is actually, or sorry, if both of those switches are off, it will go off. Okay, so that's called an OR gate, OR for OR. Okay, so one or the other has to be on or true for it to actually work. Okay, the next gate I'm going to show you is going to be the opposite to that. The way we build this is we have the two switches again. We have our redstone torches on top of that, and then we have a little T-junction here with our redstone running to the light, which will be on top of your house. Okay, obviously. So if I flick one of those to the off position, the lamp actually turns on. Now this is what we call a NOR gate. So NOR is basically just a not OR. So if one of those switches, sorry, is off, the light will go on. Okay, so that's the opposite to that one there. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of other ones, and then we'll stop at that point. I want you to try and go ahead and set up the NOT gate first, and then have a go at the OR gate, and then have a go at the NOR gate. Okay, just to start off with. If you can do that first, we'll come back for the next video. Well, welcome back to the final stage of our Minecraft series on logic gates. This is the third stage. What we're going to have a look at first of all is what we call an AND gate, A-N-D. How this works is if I have I can actually have a torch on this side and a torch on this side, and then a torch just in this position here, just like what we did with this gate over here. Okay, so you're going to need to have a torch down here. So 3 torches and the redstone in the middle, and then just a redstone path leading to the lamp. So what this does is if I turn both of the switches on, the lamp lights. So what we say with this is that is both are true. That means it's an AND gate. So both inputs, input 1 and input 2, need to be true for the actual light to come on. So if one of those is actually false or off, in the off position, you'll see our light go off. Okay, if both of them are off, then obviously our light is still off, right? So for the AND to work, both have to be true. Okay, so what's the opposite to this? Well, you just need to have one block like this with a redstone torch and two switches on either side, so it's a little bit different to what we've done up till now. So the opposite to this, as you can already see, is that if both of them are in the off position, okay, so one's off, the other one's off, the light will actually come on. So that's called a NAND gate. So that's N for Nelly, A and D. So it's opposite to an AND gate, which is a NAND gate, and that just means it's a not AND gate. If that's a little confusing, but it's just the opposite to the AND gate. Okay, so both of my switches are now on. If one of them is on, well, our light's not going to light up. Sorry, if one of them is off. Now, if both of them are off, that means that both are false. So therefore, our light comes on, and that's called a NAND gate. So why don't you have a go at creating the AND and the NAND gate, and see how you can go getting it to light your light at the top of the house. And once you've done that, you should have possibly some gates on either side of the building, so you could experiment with something like what I've done here, which will just run up to the same lamp, and you can just break the flow on the other side and just run each one independently. So you can have a go at each of those gates that I've shown you through the series, and see if you can maybe even go a bit further and join a couple of them together. But that's it for now. Thank you.